That's cool. It'll work.
You all got meal count then, or is that?
Yeah, it's just regular college. Do you want to drink decaf?
At night, because of this medicine I take it, the doctor, he said, don't take your last dose before noon, because you might be up all night, so I really don't care. You did anything else like this and work and what it is? Do you like, you know, besides work, you go to school or any other?
I'm just starting back to school after the first, so I was supposed to go today, but I didn't. I just wait till after the first.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff I'm trying to take care of now.
Yeah. What are you going to start?
Actually, I'm definitely behind. I still have to get my GED. It's kind of embarrassing, but.
Oh, it's not. Everybody's got
29. I should have it done by now, but.
I would have never known. I mean, people got, you probably haven't had it.
I'm not one to, I mean, not that it's a big deal really, but I'm not one to go to school for my GED and say, oh, I'm going for my master's in psychology here.
I ran into the guy.
Well, I do want to go back to school for archaeology and cultural anthropology.
And what? Apology?
Cultural anthropology.
Do you know where would you seek employment? Like what area of the country or the world? Well, meaning
That, I don't know. I do know that UWS has a great archaeology program. So.
I've seen them downtown doing that.
Yeah, there's local dig sites for stuff.
I did, you know, my dad, my brother went to college, my sister went to college, of course my dad did, and I was the black sheep, I was like, dude. So I went to the Navy at 21, and enlisted, you know. But, you know, my dad, he a good guy, he kept on me the whole time. So finally at 28, because what happened was I was looking at the tag on him, and these veterans were coming, they're like, hey man, let's go to school. I'm like, no man. You know, they're like, we should, you know, I mean, they pay to do it, and they also give you money to live on it. Like, oh, that's cool, but I don't want it. So I was like, oh, it's thinking harder. I'm like, well, screw this. And I did want to go to college, I did, because of that, you know.
Yeah.
And so I did, like, the first 2 years, and then I was getting irritated because they make you write all these papers, and I said to my dad, I'm like, you know, I got to keep writing papers. How many more papers do I got to do to prove I'm not going to write papers? He said, son, that's called group one. There's people before you, people after you. I'm like, whatever. But, so I got fed up, and of course, what I told you about was sparking up. And so we kind of got the financial line. So we sold everything in the house, went out to India. Yeah, and that turned out to be a vacation, but when we got out there, I was doing some telemarketing. I'm like, what am I doing? I'll just go back to school and spend money. You know, the age went down to school, and it wasn't easy. There's a few classes that kicked my butt, and but the closer I got to the degree, you know, that's when I'm going to quit.
Yeah, we're out of batteries right now, man. I think that sounds about that.
You want me to switch stations to the music? Because I'm not in a hurry.
But we're gonna have them at every table like that eventually. We have to get the ACDC adapters.
Oh, it's not like that.
It was strict one, it was burned.
Yeah. What happens if you don't do this? Like if you get one of those things in a storm like that?
For the longest time, for the first 6 months, 5, 6 months we were in here, we never had this. I would just encourage people to kind of switch with the fingertips. I still do want my fingertips. I think this takes too long. Convoluted, whatever. I would rather just twist with my fingertips.
But yeah, he kept on me until 28, and I finally implemented it. And the closer I got to the degree, I'm like, degree? Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually. But I got a degree, it's operations management, Bachelor of Arts, but you I just, my peers at my age, they're managers or whatever, and, there's, I finally have admitted there's something, different than me and them. I've done the school, I've done the Navy, I've done the Institute. What's the only difference? And it's one thing I told you, now I'm finding, now people say, so what do you do? I'm like, I'm retired. I said it for the first time the other day, because, I don't really bring anything in. I got the strength to say it, but, as long as I got food in my mouth, TV to watch, computer to play on, I'm good. I don't need anything else.
Pretty simple,
Yeah, and that was one thing that really I needed fixing, because every Sunday I'd look at the Best Buy app, And it's almost routinish, and I have a 5.1 receiver which I bought from Waterfront, and it worked, but then, we had a lightning strike and it busted the center thing, so every now and then I had to get up and give it a tap. And before she left me, I was kind of anxious, like, I gotta get that replaced, Well, once she left me, and things kind of calmed down, that was the last thing on my mind. And now I'm like, you know what? That receiver does not cause me to not have something to eat, to not have somewhere to live, so it's not important. And I wasn't like that before, not at all. So it's actually trying to help me. And that's why this too, before I was a panic, now I'm like, you know what? It's no big deal.
That's the best way to go.
Are you
depressed sometimes?
Yeah.
But I'm not like, I guess some of that would be medication. It's every once in a while for various reasons. Money, my kids live in Orlando, care, people, family, whatever. I got problems like anyone else. I definitely keep my head up,
So you're able to
get kind of attitude.
Yeah.
She's fine. I can't do nothing about it. I really don't see any point of me just being depressed. If you can't do nothing about it, you feel like you're just trapped. Why? Now, the people that I love the best, they don't want me to be that way, so I don't want to be that way. I want to be happy, and so I can't just soul to me and do that all the time. It's not like I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm not. You gotta get that fucking attitude.
It's interesting you say that, because when I'm hearing you say, did you go through that? But you're also naturally a person that can push things away.
For sure.
See, but me, and it's so weird, me being in my body, you being in your body, I'm just going, no, how do you do that? And also, too, like my wife is a happy person, you seem like a happy person. My happiness comes from, if I get relief, that's happiness for me, because otherwise I'm not happy, I'm content. But I don't know what happy is, upset about,
Well, I'm not saying I'm always happy, but I content to be with work. I stay pretty content with my life.
Yeah.
I'm definitely stuck in a rut right now. I'm in a place I don't care to be. I want to go back to the Orlando area, but yet I want to stay here and go to school here. I need money. Yeah. The economy right now is a shock.
Well, no, remember I bought the one.
Oh.
I bought two more. Remember?
Yeah.
To make it three, and I think it's back in the little papers. Yeah. I was going to say something right here. There's no hurry than me before the next one. I would have been like, okay,
It's fine. We put out an order on it, but it's okay. I'm sorry, man.
No. I just trying not to.
Took your money for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait it out sometimes, just kind of eyeball it. You just take it back what's not used, you know? You're good, man. You're good, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I got a, I got a friend that, she's like 23, I think, but she was actually in foster care with us. And she said the other day she works in a restaurant. She goes, yeah, I'm working in a restaurant. And she was kind of doubting it. I go, wait a minute. I go, you do realize that people work in a restaurant, and she got a GD, a little bit of college. But anyway, I said, you do realize that people without college work in a restaurant, and they go on to become managers, making $50,000, $60,000. Like, you do realize that? She's like, oh yeah. I go, then why are you not getting your job? Yeah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, how are you?
That's what pack is it? In the back of the regular? That is?
Hey, Stan, I guess we're gonna walk down in front and go, hey, bud, come here, get some cigarettes, you know about this?
I will take what's left in there, and if it's not enough, I'll just fix it with the other.
I was wondering, could I find it somebody to help me with it?
That's what,
I don't know, maybe.
yeah, I'll see what I can do.
That's